Okay guys, welcome to lesson 2. Today we're going to be cooking a pan-fried chicken breast with a walnut crust, a little champagne sauce to go with it. We're going to do some melon as well to go with it. So this chicken breast here, this has come from a size 14 chicken. So 14 chicken simply means 1.4 kilos. So a size 12 chicken, 1.2 kilos, size 16 chicken, 1.6. So you get the idea. So when you're ordering chicken breast, you order the specs, you ask for the size, skin on, skin off, whether you want the wing attached or not. With the wing attached, we call this a Kiev. This one is a chicken breast. Now this one has come with the skin on. Now we're going to take the skin off for this particular purpose because we like, when we're crumbing things, we don't normally crumb over the skin. Right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take the skin straight off. Just tidy it up a little bit and look around here. There's a little bit of bone there where the wing was attached, so I'm going to get rid of that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So that one there is a size 14 chicken breast, skin off, which is what we require for this recipe. So what I'm going to do is something like a crumbing mix. But you see, we've all done a pain anglaise, which is a flour, egg wash breadcrumbs. What we're doing today is we're doing a similar thing, but only on one side of the chicken. And in addition to the breadcrumbs, we're going to add some chopped walnuts in there as well. So it's just breadcrumbs, chopped walnuts in here, one beaten egg in here, and the flour in this bowl. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to season the chicken breast. I'm going to season it on both sides, but I'm only going to crumb on this top side, which is going to be a presentation side. So I dip this just as we were doing crumbing station, except we're only doing the one side. One side like that, and into the egg wash, and then into the breadcrumb and walnut mix. What we can do after we've been through, just going to put a little bit extra on here and really pat it on, give it a nice crust. And really press those walnuts against the skin. What I'm also doing is I'm just bringing in the tail a little bit, where it gets very thin here. I'm trying to give it a bit more of a uniform shape so it looks even. Cook the chicken breast. I'm going to be using ghee. Ghee is, as you would know by now, it's just clarified butter. The advantage of using ghee, it gives me a little flavour that butter has, but because it's got a higher burning point, I can afford to fry a bit higher without the other burning. So if I was just to use butter for this dish, I would have to use oil as well, just to prevent the burning. And what I'm going to do to fry this chicken breast, I'm going to just tilt my pan, put the chicken breast in to where the ghee is. Okay, so I've got our pan on the heat here, and I've put some ghee in here. And what I want to do is I'm just dropping in a little breadcrumb here just to see if it's sizzling. When it's sizzling, so it's just frying a little bit, not too much. We don't want it to burn. And then just very gently lowering the chicken's skin side down, which is the crust side. Just give it a little bit more heat. So I want it frying all around the outside. Not too hot, not too much. I don't want the nuts to burn. And what I'm doing, because I've only got the one chicken breast in there, every now and then I'm just tilting the pan to get the fat going all the way around the outside of the chicken. I'm only sealing this on one side. I'm going to finish the cooking in the oven. I'm looking for a nice golden, and that doesn't take long at all. see how I'm doing? I'm just tilting the pan so it's actually almost shallow frying in one area. So just to see where the crust is, getting all the heat into that area, all the fats in that area. Every now and then just tilting it, having a look, making sure the colour's where I want. The majority of the cooking of this dish is actually done in the oven, not on the stove top. We're just getting a bit of colour into it first. I've got my oven turned on to 180 degrees, ready to go. And I could leave it in the pan, but there's just a chance some of the breadcrumbs in the pan might burn. What I'm doing is I'm going to transfer it to a tray. Cook it in the oven on the tray. Put a small piece of baking paper, just to be safe, for some stick. So that's about the colour I want. So that's the colour of the chicken breast. Completely raw in the middle as well. Nothing cooked about it, and the only thing we're going to cook it in the oven now. So I put it in the oven for 180 degrees. Should take about 10 to 12 minutes. While the chicken breast is cooking, I'm going to start to build the sauce. The sauce for this chicken breast consists of mainly champagne, orange juice, cream, and butter. Very similar to a beurre blanc. So you would have made a beurre blanc sauce before in stock soups and sauces. Basically what we're doing is a reduction, bringing down the champagne to get the harshness and the alcohol out of it. Adding the orange juice, reducing a little bit further. Adding the cream, a little bit more reduction after that. And then taking it off the heat and monter or burn, which means just to build with butter essentially. So stirring in the butter off the heat to give it some body. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is prepare some melon balls. So you will have one of these in your kit. It's a Parisian scoop or melon baller. Just going to get some balls of honeydew melon. And some rock melon. About 4 of each should be enough. The trimmings we could use for a cold melon soup, a sorbet base. Some restaurants might send it to the bar for use in a cocktail. Nothing wrong with any of it, perfectly usable, just not suitable for what we do. So I've got these ready to go. Got my butter diced, ready to build into the sauce. My champagne reducing here nicely. Stop a bit. Okay, so the champagne sauce reduced nicely, and I've just added in the orange juice. I'm going to bring it down a little bit further. And you can just see there, it's just becoming quite syrupy. All right, a little bit longer, and then we're going to add the cream in, bring it to the boil, reduce just a little bit more, and then add the butter, which is what Monte or beurre, so filled with butter. In the meantime, we've got the chicken breast here. I've just taken this out of the oven, and as you can see, it's 62 degrees now. So 62 degrees, but it's still climbing a little bit because it's resting. It's come out, it's got residual heat in there. So when I've checked the temperature in the oven, it still comes up 1 or 2 degrees. And what I'm looking for 63. 63 is my optimum cooking temperature for chicken breast. In here, when I've got that much left, I'm going to add in the cream and bring it up to the boil. All done very fast to keep the flavours fresh while reducing fast. I'm going to add some seasoning into this as well. I haven't put any seasoning in yet. So some salt. A little bit of mint pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of tarragon in the sauce to finish, and I'm also going to use some for a garnish. Chicken and tarragon is one of those great matches in life, you know, tomatoes and basil and fish with lemon, chicken and tarragon, beautiful. Made to be together. Very close here, just starting to build this sauce up. Just be careful when it gets to the edge, though. I don't want it to boil over the sides. Very close to being ready. Reducing is all about intensifying flavour. When we reduce something, we're removing the water content and therefore we're making the flavour stronger and more intense in the sauce. That to me is about ready to go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start what we call the monte au beurre. So it just means we're just going to drop in butter and make waves in the sauce to incorporate. Yes. Just making waves. Try to emulsify the fats with the cream, the champagne, the orange juice. Once it's all gone, I can put a little bit more in. Very traditional way of finishing sauces in France. Nearly all sauces in France get taken off the heat and have butter whisks waved into them like this. What I want to do now is just have a little taste, make sure the seasoning's right. A little bit more salt in there. What I'm looking for is a balance of acidity, salt, and the richness of the butter. Before I serve, now I'm just going to get some tarragon leaves. I'm not going to chop them. I'm just going to pick them off, stir them into the sauce. A little bit of pepper. And then just drop in these melon balls, just to warm them through slightly. Chicken breast has just reached 63 degrees, so it's perfect for serving. I'm going to cut this on the plate. First of all, I'm going to sauce the plate. I'm just going to cut the breast just once, and when I cut it, I'm being very careful that I don't tear the crust too much. So I'm going to have the knife on top and just really gently saw through, not forcing it at all. You can see how succulent and moist that is. It's just good. Give all of these melon balls in. Tarragon just to finish it. And there we go. Pan-fried roasted chicken breast with melon balls, champagne sauce.
Beautiful, Ben.